Welcome to Jacksonville, Florida. Today to see who will walk out as champion of the Tax Slayer Gator Bowl. Weeks of additional practice and prep for bowl games not only can set the tone for what we're going to see in this game, but for what might be in store next season as well. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Kentucky Wildcats, taking on a squad from the American, the UTSA Roadrunners. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up in this bowl game. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So UTSA's offense will have the football first. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Yeah, and it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
And the Roadrunners in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The run from the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Defense is about seeing it and pulling the trigger. And you can tell they pull the trigger so fast, get to the back, get him on the ground quickly.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. It's complete to the left. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Roadrunners will bring the punt team onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. So the Kentucky Wildcats offense will have its first possession of the game. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, Dave?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well together.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. The Wildcats are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. The sure hands, it's Ginn. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw again. Makes the grab, it's Ginn. Turns it on at midfield. Oh, he found a space on the right. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
Well, the offense is finding success throwing this guy's way. He just had a massive, massive play, his longest catch of the game. And I think if you're on offense, you got to keep looking this guy's way. He's now starting to prove that he's eating his guy alive in coverage, and he needs more touches.
They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
Well, they execute the end route. How about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
Handoff from the gun. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Kentucky.
running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Unloads quickly. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. And the Roadrunners want to move quickly.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking downfield, it's Terrell. A strike downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Wants to go up top on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Finds a man on the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. The offense lining up for a first down play. He'll keep it himself. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option down the line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keeping them in good 2nd down situations.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Makes the grab on the big throw. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Line gets set, first down. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Back to pass, it's Terrell. He's got him. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wide receiver going in motion. Quick release on the RPO. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Finds his big tight end. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Out of the end zone. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Little touch pass to the receiver. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
And when you're a quarterback, man, I know wide receivers are great athletes and they're supposed to catch everything that gets near them, but when you don't put it right on the center, when they're running a lot of times, it just makes it a little...
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. He's got it along the sideline. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. And the Wildcats have it with a 1st and 10.
And that is a backbreaker if you're the defense, because you've done your job up to that point. You've set up the offense in 3rd and very long. You know they're going to throw it. You cannot allow a guy to get open that deep down the field for an explosive play. Somebody's going to have to answer for that when they get to the sidelines.
Some hand fighting at the point of the catch will draw the penalty, but this one is going to go against the offense. The offense set for a 1st down play. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. And that will fall incomplete as we have played 1 quarter, a quarter in which they tried to wrap it up with a huge play. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Kentucky has the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And the 3rd down pass is knocked away by the D.
It's been a tale of 2 drives for this defense early on, right? They came out starting really slow, allowed a touchdown in the opening drive, but they're finally settling in here on this one. Obviously, it wasn't perfect. They did give up 1 first down, but really nice job there on that 3rd down pass defense, forcing the incompletion, now trying to set up a punt.
UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last. And he gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. The Roadrunners trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to throw, it's Terrell. That's reeled in, it's Leach. Turning it on! Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. And the Roadrunners headed quickly to the line. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Just a short pass to the tight end. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. Wants to keep it in the air. Got his man downfield. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. From the gun to give, looking for room. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Got his man quickly. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down mark. The Roadrunners are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Gets it to the back. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. And the Roadrunners, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. From the red zone, looking for a space. He's got it! And he will score! Touchdown, UT San Antonio! That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive fit.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. Using the quick game. At the 35, he's loose. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down. Pass completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on 1st down. It's complete. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. A shot toward the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Quick completion on the out. Guided out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 14.
Hey, guys, this running back's not just catching checkdowns or swing routes. You can get him vertically down the field and let him go to work, especially when you get man coverage. Take advantage.
Got enough space, and he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats! Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
And you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. The Roadrunners will hustle to the line. He'll do it himself. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on 3rd down from the 43. He'll pull it down. He won't have enough for the 1st down as the defense able to corral him. It'll be 4th down. And the Roadrunners will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Probably hope for a little bit more on that one. It'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's complete to the right. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got a man. It's Ginn. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43. Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Ginn. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Here comes Kentucky after picking up that first down. Trying play action. Under fire. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone.
And those sting for offenses, man. You've got an opportunity to get in the end zone, to get the touchdown. It's not easy. It's hard to get guys open. He comes open, and the
pickoff to stop the threat. Takes it the other way. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Well, the offense turns it over, and talking to their coaching staff before this game, they talked about how important it was to have good ball security and not give the opponent extra possessions. That time, poor decision by the quarterback, and the defense made them pay.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. To the air, it's Terrell. They've got the screen set up. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with second and short. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle. They'll go up top on second and short. Fires to the tight end. He stopped just short of midfield. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 48. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on first and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab on the left. He'll be stopped at the 44, knocked out of bounds there. The Roadrunners in a good spot here with second and short. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake. Hauls it in. And the Roadrunners come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Coming to the line of scrimmage on third down. He'll pull it on the read. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Got it in the middle, it's Ginn. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Fletcher. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the bill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the second quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few.
And you throw a little hitch route. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same page. Nice completion, nice catch.
And the Wildcats can really attack on this second and short. Looking to fire. He'll take the deep shot. Hits him inside the 20, still going. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. From the red zone, looking for a man. Going for it all. And it's incomplete as he tried to thread that needle to the back corner of the end zone.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. That one was way too far for anybody to catch, except ticket holders. On 4th down, they'll try to get something out of this drive before the end of the half. The official says no good. Guys, after the miss, still up by 4.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
So the offense doesn't want to take a chance here. They'll just come out and take a knee and wrap up the half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Reese, in a season filled with magical moments, even more here today in this Gator Bowl. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the conclusion of the Gator Bowl.
The Roadrunners will kick it off to start the 2nd half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. And they got it done in the 1st half, but the job now, follow up, close the deal, and bring home a bowl victory.
Finish. You hear teams say it all the time. And that applies to them right now, David, here in the 2nd half. It's a lot of really good things. In that 1st half, need some more big plays here to get this belt on.
And you've seen it with bowl games. Big swings, man. When the rust comes off after that 1st half and people get in a rhythm, you've seen big comebacks. So I know they're winning, but keep the foot on the gas. This first possession is crucial.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a 1st down.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Off play action on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's smart. They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a 1st down.
Yeah, and he's been throwing it all over the yard, and he's now over 300 yards on the day, so been a successful day. Now, 300 yards, I don't know, Palmer, 300 nowadays, that's like what back in the day for you?
That would have been 500. I would have won the Heisman, maybe. It's a big deal today in college football, no doubt. Listen, he's in a rhythm right now. He's in a groove. We've seen good decision-making. He's been playing on time, and he's been deadly accurate throwing it. And guess what? This game is far from over.
The Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Back to pass on 2nd down. Quickly out to the tight end. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a 1st down on the play. The Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Oh, he makes the catch. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. And the Wildcats started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Touchdown, Kentucky! Fit it in the window for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate in the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. And the Roadrunners are in the hurry-up.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly.
Oh, he's got some space. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Roadrunners.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. And he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners. When he kicked it in gear, he got the long touchdown.
They'll try to get the 2-point conversion here and make it a 3-point game. To the air, it's Terrell. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. The returner will field it and bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Going right to work up top. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Was looking for a little more daylight for a big return, but he'll settle for the pick and setting his offense up at the 24.
And talk about being an impact player for his defense. That's now his 2nd interception in this game. Time and time again, when they've thrown his direction, he's come up with a big play. And in a tight game like this, those two...
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Gets it out quickly. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. And the last thing they need is to squander this great field position facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. That slices the lead to 2.
You've got to make the opponent pay for turning the football over, and while this team would have liked to have scored a touchdown off that pick, I think they're pretty happy getting the field.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense in the game.
Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
Man, this tight end, he is like a receiver once he has the ball, isn't he? He's so elusive. He can make people miss. He's got some wiggle, and he's got some speed. This defense, they have their hands full trying to bring this guy down.
Finds the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on second down. Back to pass. Finds his man, it's Ginn. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw again. Got it set up on the outside. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36 and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Fletcher. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening first and goal from the 9. He is dealing on this drive, completed all 5 throws, and now they have first and goal.
Yeah, and who needs balance when you got a guy like this? You trust him, getting the ball back in the pocket, the ball's coming out, spreading it around the field, nice decision-making. This drive has been surgical for this QB.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Steps away to find some room. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be third down.
That's a heads-up decision by the quarterback there. You want to throw a touchdown, but if it's not there, just throw it away, and now we got third.
Oh, they're after him. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Smashes it between the uprights. They extend the lead to 5 here in the third.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass throw a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
Buys a little time. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. The Roadrunners moving quickly to the line. Back to throw, it's Terrell. Makes the catch. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. The give out of the gun. He'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage, and time has expired here in the third. We've reached the break, and Kentucky is on top. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Wants to go up top. Quick strike complete. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Wants to throw on third. He's got it. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. And the Roadrunners are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He lobs one high down the left side. Touchdown, UTSA! They've got the lead here in the fourth. Leading by 1, they'll go ahead and go for 2 and try to make it a field goal game. Looking for a man, it's Terrell. A little screen to the running back. Into the end zone, the 2-point conversion is good, and now they're up by a field goal. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again. Got a man. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
I love the job here by the linebacker. He just kind of floats and he's shuffling and he's waiting to see which way the quarterback's going to go with the football. Not able to snag it out of the air, but hey, batting it away, it's a big-time play.
They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. And the Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on second down. Gets it out fast. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
And a great job by the QB, finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. He's open on the right. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Throws to the wideout. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
And that is a huge missed opportunity for your quarterback. You've got your guy wide open in the end zone. You're not under pressure. You just got to hit him. That ball got away. That's one he'd like to have back.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. He leaves it with his back. There, got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Wildcats. And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the fourth quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Look out, he's got room. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Roadrunners come to the line in the hurry-up.
That wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
He's got an open man. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to...
Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Oh, man, and and that's a big interception late in this game. And listen, I know you're trying to go vertical with the 4 verts, but so did the defense. Great job staying deep, playing the football.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football. The Wildcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Still on his feet at the 45.
We knew this offense could put up crazy numbers, but I didn't know it was going to get this ridiculous this fast. They've now come close to 500 yards passing on the day.
That's caught. It's Fletcher. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Wildcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Caught close to the marker. It's Ginn. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Quickly complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
QBs, when they see these zone coverages, man, some of them panic. Some of them throw it too quickly and can make bad decisions. I like how he waited a little bit, waited for the right window, the right opportunity. There's always going to be holes in zones. I just got to be a little bit patient.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. Now, this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really be. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Touchdown, Kentucky. They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
And both sides of the ball late in the football game coming together. Defense forces the turnover. Offense punches it in. 2-possession lead in this fourth quarter.
So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. UTSA takes over, and the offense ready to hit the field. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. Off the play fake on first down. Got his man on the outside.
That's just not going to get it done, David. At this point of the game, you're trailing. You've got to pick up the urgency, and this offense is going to have to get more aggressive throwing downfield.
They're going to have to take shots, but I know that, right? The defense knows that. I'm going to stay deep, and I'm going to let you complete all these passes underneath because the clock running is my friend.
And the Roadrunners want to crank the tempo.
This quarterback has just been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Great job with his decision-making. He's now got...
And here's a fumble way behind the line. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession. The Roadrunners with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to throw, it's Terrell. Here's a heat. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down.
Now, I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the fourth quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Makes a catch. First down and maybe a lot more. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. Able to move the chains, and they still have a chance after picking up the first down. Looking to pass inside the red zone. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. They just keep firing. Makes the grab. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, UT San Antonio.
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
First part of the equation complete with the touchdown. Now the two-point try if you want to make the deficit just a field goal. Out of the gun, looking to throw. He's in there for the two-point conversion, and now they're within a field goal. They got the touchdown they needed. Now trailing by a field goal, they'll line up for the onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Now we've got a little game pressure, and we'll see how the offense responds in a three-point game, Jesse.
I can't wait to see this quarterback and how he's going to be able to handle that pressure, David. How will he respond in this situation?
Man, just knowing, listen, I'm only up by 3 now. If I can make this a 2-score game, I can almost put this away in the fourth quarter.
And the Wildcats with a second and short to keep this drive moving. That's caught. It's Ginn. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Kentucky will just try to run out the clock. They'll go to the ground. What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game.
Yeah, you got to be impressed with this offense, man. Fourth quarter, they've been money. Great job putting drives together. Nice play there as well, but this offense has saved their best for the last part of this football game when they needed it the most.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They